here's the end result. That fire has made it all the way to the west. Now, keep in mind, and many of you have been in this ballpark, that concourse area, there's the concessions, and then right above them are the skyboxes. So there's a lot of void space in that area, a lot of places to burn, a lot of places that can feed the oxygen, and it's tough getting to that fire. This is obviously a ballpark, so it's fenced off. Now, the big effort right now is going to be able to control it where it is, which again is a very large section of the ballpark. And what we can't see and what we don't know right now is down into the seating area, all those plastic seats down there. Has the fire jumped into that, will that start burning? This could be this obviously is going to be a major effort to rebuild this park for the Whitecaps folks. But right now, a really valiant effort to try to get that fire stopped where it is right now. Try to get some water on it. So we're going to check in with authorities. We'll be back to you in a minute. We want to stay on the fire itself here at the west end of the ballpark, but some other information I want to give you. We talked about evacuations, we talked about traffic problems. Kent County Sheriff's Department just sent one of their supervisors out here. They are asking everybody to get out of this parking lot on the west side of the ballpark that is really causing problems for fire equipment coming in. US 131, also a major problem for companies responding, especially from the city of Grand Rapids, taking the expressway out. A lot of traffic backups there because of the gawkers. A lot of people try to get into the ballpark, and they are having some sort of water pressure problems. In other words, not getting enough water into that rig that you see sitting there, which actually has a pump on it and will pump the water up into the aerial ladder and out. And it appears that they're having some sort of water pressure problem. Now that could be because of the cold. It could be because of all the different fire departments here trying to draw water to get on that fire. Could be a number of problems. We'll probably find out. This is all something we'll find out once the fire is finally put out. But again, the thing, and you hear that. Okay, usually when you hear the air horn from one of these fire trucks going off, they've had some sort of problem, and that's why they hit those. We are still seeing that light gray, the white smoke coming out of here, but still look within the smoke. They still got a lot of work to do. It's pretty much putting it out from east to west. This west end is still burning very brightly. It does appear that they have had whatever water pressure problems they had in that aerial ladder at first seem to be fixed, and they are pouring some pretty heavy streams of water on there right now. This is our first perspective from inside Fifth Third Ballpark. I'm going to step out of the way and give you a view of this. You still see that heavy smoke pouring out of the west end of the ballpark, if you will, where the fire started. Just barely through the middle there, you can see the main concourse coming in, the main entrance to the ballpark. If there is any good news to talk about here, it is when you stretch off to the east. That whole eastern section along the third baseline appears to be intact, does not appear to be damaged.
First, we want to get to 24-Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey, who just received some breaking information on how this fire may have started. Joe?
That's right, Marley. I just got off the phone with the fire chief here in Plainfield Township, Dave Peterson. He tells me that late this afternoon they have been talking to employees, some work crews, I should say, we're inside the one of the suites here at Fifth Third Park, and I want to step out of the way and show you as those suites, what's left of the suites and the area under them continues to smolder. There's even a small fire going on at the top of what was one of those suites. Chief Peterson tells me there was a work crew in one of the suites this morning. They were using a small heater. That heater caused a small fire. That work crew put that fire out. Apparently didn't call the fire department. As you see those flames still smoldering at the top and on the bottom there, and that's what crews are going to be working on throughout the night. All these little hot spots that come up, they'll be trying to stamp those fires out. And just to recap what we learned at the top of the hour, it appears a work crew was in one of those suites sometime this morning. They were working with they had some sort of space heater or some kind of heater inside. There was a fire broke out, a small fire. That work crew put it out, left. When they came back, the ballpark was engulfed in flames. Now, to many, this may just be a ballpark fire. To others, well, this is a tough memory to take on. We'll hear more reaction at 6. Back to you.
We start now with 24-Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey, who is inside the stadium. Joe, what a day out there.
Yeah, Rick, pretty sad. Now, it's tough to see over the shoulder because the sun's gone down and smoke still shrouds what's left of the area along that first base line, those clubhouse seatings and the concession stands and all of that. They will be hitting hot spots throughout the night. You saw at 5 some flames perking up. The crews tell me that they're They'll have people on the scene trying to hit those hot spots. They'll be tough to get to. Chief Peterson also telling me that it also appears, and they're still checking this out, that part of that sprinkler system may have been shut down while they were doing the work. They're still investigating that. I asked him if they have a damage estimate. He said they're still adding that up, but he says start at $500,000 and go up. Back to you.